So finally there's some peace, and we have moved on to a new CDF, which is I've just graduated the super agent school. This is my first day as a spy, and the mastermind sent me the secret message, but I don't remember how to read this. Please help. So of course you're gonna download this, the message.txt. Cool. So after downloading, we will go back here and we will basically cat out. The first thing which we can do here with this is this only. And please don't need is not there, and it doesn't have anything. It is really nothing. So it's not that easy that you just have to open it and you'll get the flag. You just have a blank space. And to be honest, this is a secret super message, but he doesn't know how to read this, because if you open it, it's just a blank text. So wait a minute, let me figure this out. Okay, so what we did here is that you open this this thing here. You open your file in with x6d or any hex code hex editor. So it could be bless or it could be x6d, anything is fine. So you see dots and spaces here. So since this is dots and spaces, it is not Morse, because that is dots and dashes. So this is dots and spaces, so this must be binary. So you need to convert this binary text to something, say binary. You need to convert this text to binary. And how do you do this? You just have to, here the dots represent 1 and spaces represents 0. So you have to write a Python file, a Python code file to convert this file. So if you see ASCII code for space, it is 32. So if it is a 32, you replace it with 0. Or if it is something else, which is the case of a dot, you replace it with 1, and then you are printing the message. So I'll just Control S this, and I will close the mouse pad and go back here and try running this script. Okay, so we'll try running this script, and then we can see the stuff. Python 3 blank page.py, and this is the stuff which we have got. Now only thing you have to do is you need to convert this binary to ASCII. Oh, actually that will return you spaces itself. So that will return you spaces itself. Let me just do that and see if it works. Oh yeah, I just gave you back something. Okay, so this is how from binary you can convert this particular string to this, and there we go, we have our flag here. So two things which I learned here is that every time you see any suspicious file, you may want to read it via hex editor, and if it is dots and spaces, then it is binary. So then you write a Python script to convert binary to convert those hexadecimal dots and spaces to binary. And then this is not actually hexadecimal, this is binary. Okay, this is a binary file, and these dots are, I don't know, these dots represent 1 and spaces represent 0. So this was it, and I think I can just go back and submit the flag here. Cool, this was the third CDF of the day, and I'm doing it really slow. I thought I could do like 6 or but I have reduced it to 5, and these are all easy ones, so I might be willing to solve some medium one now, because I've already solved 3 easy ones. Maybe web. Let's go to web 1 and see what it does. This website requires authentication via post. However, it seems as if someone has defaced our website. Maybe there's still some way to authenticate. Maybe we want to use Burpsuit here. I'm not sure. Maybe, because Burpsuit is everything you need to this site takes post data that you have not submitted. And see the page source. This side, user name, admin, password. Cool, this has password and username. Maybe we can go to the login page of this thing. 401 not found. Okay, maybe we can go to the home page itself and see if it exists. Okay, so this is taking time. This site takes post data that you have not submitted. Review page source. That's all the page source, and there's a comment here. Username and password. That means we have to log in. I might be willing to look at the cookies here. Cookies, there is nothing in cookies. There's nothing in cookies, but yeah, this is a very good comment here. So maybe this has something to do with Burpsuit. So we will turn on Burp and make request to this. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how you can write this command. So this is basically represents the post stuff here. I mean the request. So the request we want is post, and this is the URL, and this is the real URL, and we paste it here. And this -d here, if you can see from here, is basically you're giving it post data, and that post data is given under quotes. I didn't know this. Now I know this, and if you do that, you will get the flag. Okay, so this was one way to do this. Another way to do this, if I close this right here, another way to do this was through Burpsuit. As you can see, you intercept the traffic on Burpsuit, and then you send the get request to repeater. You change the get request to post, and you add these 4 stuff here. You add cache control max age is equal to 0. You add content type application, because maybe we are filling an application here. XWW form a URL encoded. This might be some of the content types for which takes username and admin. And then we are giving content length as 42. Okay, maybe the length of this content here, right here. After this, if you send this request, you'll get the flag here ultimately. So this is how this was done. So using the curl made it very, very, very easier. Okay, so using curl made it really easier. You don't have to open Burpsuit and then send the request, open the intercept, and do all other stuff. Okay, so you'll just copy this flag from here and paste it in our browser. Okay, change the and submit. Press on submit, and this will basically take it. Going to the next one under challenges. This is our 5th challenge of the day, I guess. Yeah, this is our 5th challenge, and maybe you can do something from a capture of a flag. This looks interesting. this isn't what I had in mind when I asked someone to capture a flag. This isn't what I had in my mind. You should check out Wireshark. Okay, so this is something which uses Wireshark. Okay, this isn't what I had in my mind when I asked someone to capture a flag. Can you help? And this is something which uses a Wireshark. Finally I'll be using Wireshark. I've never used it before. This is my first time I ever encountered the word Wireshark. So let's see what we can do here. And so the last challenge was pretty easy. So this is the mega file. This is a flag 4, and this is a good looking file here. And as you see, this is something of a GET request. That the thing which we just say, this is an application JSON, might be related to username or something. Okay, so I don't understand anything here. There's a dictionary type of thing here. Okay, so that's a big file. It's a very big file. So maybe we have to download this and do stuff about it. You'll just see it. Okay, so in this you open Wireshark, the file in Wireshark, and I know in write-up it was given HTTP, although you had to look into everything, but this request here, HTTP GET request here, had this message written over here inside this thing, right? So now if you see HTTP, everything here, it looks simple apart from this particular stuff here. It has something as message, right? It has something as message and contents. So this message, if you copy this message and basically use this stuff here from base64 and convert this, you will get the flag. Okay, so this is how you use Wireshark. This is the first time you use Wireshark. Basically it's just capturing packets which are being sent. Sorry, we don't require to paste it here though. We require to paste it here. Okay, that's okay. This is so please. So this is so I didn't think it actually sees what is outside. Just sees the stuff which is inside. So this is the end of today's CTF reel. The two things which I wanna do here will be the homework for today will be Wireshark tutorials and of course other stuff, but yeah, Wireshark tutorials is the main thing which I would wanna be see in future. Thank you for watching, and we'll meet in another session of CTFs where we solve 5 CTFs again. So thank you.